This is my cs50 final project. The idea behind this project is that I saw many students, friends, and neighbors posting questions on Facebook, making groups to study, and Facebook is not the most suitable place to study. So this website makes students able to communicate with each other by posting questions and answering them. There is another part of this project that I thought that instructors can communicate with students too, with a video call or audio call, just something like a private lesson, online private lesson, or something like that. It will be useful. This is a real problem for students in primary and secondary school. We have Stack Overflow, and they don't have, I think they don't have something like that. So why not implement something like that to just help them? Okay, this is a database, answers and the questions for answering and question and post questions. Question has 6 columns: academic year, genre or subject. This is integer with answered or not. This is some kind of boolean, and date time, author and questions, text and ID, and answers have 5 columns, question ID for foreign key, of reference to ID column in questions table, and I called it question ID to refer to specific questions, as the relationship between questions and answer is 1 many to 1, 1 to many. One question may have a lot of answers. So let's run project and see how it run. Okay, we're gonna go. Okay, here navigate to login, and if you just edit username, must provide the password. This is invalid username or password. This is two simple forms. I make check to see user input valid input or not. We can here make user one, and email user1@gmail.com. We're gonna make 2 users to just see how they will communicate. Okay. Oh, we have user one. Okay, we can make user two at gmail.com. Okay, make it 11. Okay, we can log in with username user1 and user1. Yes, it exists, and we can see function by function. As I think this video will take more than 2 minutes. Sorry for that, and sorry for my accent is not good, but I will do my best to make it clear and make you understand every detail of this project. Login. This is login. This is a project layout and styled from finance project. I saw that is structured well in Jinja template, but just I made change in Flash message with Python. Yes, here I made some modifications. This with categories take 1 additional parameter from Flash. You can see here application Flash here. This parameter I specify it if it is success or danger to just make it more beautiful user interface and user experience. Danger, it will be an alert that you saw 1 minute ago, and if it passes all checks, it will I will specify it as a success. and this parameter goes here, and this make it is true, make me able to loop with category and message, not just message and messages. And this is the change, and I check this success goes here, and I check if it is danger, make alert danger. If it is success, make it success with a simple true simple. And this is X. This is just the modification in layout, and here footer I changed it to login and registration, just like finance. If request method, I took input from user, and if it is not, I display student register HTML that I can input with it. And login like register. Let's see, ask me a question. A random question in math. Okay, so we can make it okay primary, shout out. This is success alert. I can make another one, random question in biology. Make it secondary, make it biology, shout out. We can log out, and user 2 make random question in chemistry. Okay, make another question, random question in physics. Here, okay. And this is user 2 account. User 2 has a profile page that display info. If he answered any questions, it will increment it. And these questions just display questions with categories, and make user able to. Okay, let's do this step by step and discuss and explain every detail of this project. Okay, ask us question. It open a model with a form with a submit button. This submit button just insert this question and this here and this here in questions table in students database. Let's see. Okay, ask a question in here in function insert question. Insert a question. This take question from question. Let's see, main.html. This ask a new question. Open a model for this ID with the help of jQuery here. This help me to make a model from bootstrap. I just took it from bootstrap and pasted it, but I understand what if I need to change anything I can change. This ask question will open this model here. This have 3 parts: questions, this header, and this body, and this footer. And we care about is the form. This is go to questions. This is a function here. This is only post. This is not displaying or rendering any HTML pages, because so that will be more easier to students to make it like this, instead of navigating from HTML page to another HTML page, and this form too in this one HTML page to make it easier. Okay, I took information and input from user here. If something is not found or not inputted from the student, it will flash with danger. else I am gonna insert this questions in questions table, this 5 variables from this 5 variables, and I make this function to make it in this format. That is date time, import date time from date time, and insert it in the table and make it success alert. And we're gonna go to answering these questions. I am user 2. I can say random answer, and here biology and random answer. Okay, sorry for that. Random answer in chemistry. Okay, we can go log out and we log in with user 1, and you can notice that there is an anchor or a link navigating to another thing, but in these two questions, not here. And if I say random answer in physics, okay, there is no verify this answer. I made this to just make this random answer. If I see just my answer, this question by user 1, and I am login with user 1 now, and I saw that answer is useful and helped me to solve my problem. I click that to make to other students that, like I say, this is a good answer from this student, but can't make this verify because it is question by user 2. If I log into with user 2, I can see that verify and that verify, and I see this page from user 1, but I can't hear and I can't hear. If I made this, it will make that. And this is for main.html. We can go to main and discuss. Okay, this is for model. Okay, model. Where is model? Yes, this and here, like this. Okay, this here. In my last internship, I learned something that was so easy, but I didn't know it, that I can style my pages in tables and give it a class table borderless to just make it more user-friendly interface. This Jinja template syntax, I loop this q-length, and I pass to main HTML here questions, this and this, and I loop in range q-length, this length of questions, and I display to user this every column of this table, this here question, and the author this with strong and small, strong with date small, and after that I make a text area to make students able to submit an answer directly from this page instead of navigate it to another page and make another form and submit button. I think this will be easier for students to make or answer a question. And this is for looping for questions, and another loop for or another table row for answers but with different style. Make it in a list and paragraph here, and this is the if condition of verified, and this is if condition of displaying or not displaying this link, this here. If name equal this name, I send it here, name session of name, yes, here name, give it the session of username that in this case is user2, and I check if name equal اللي هو user2 question of author who posted a question equal session of name, user2 equal here, no, okay, here, no, equal here, yes, verify this, and I make this verified. So I will do another check to display and do make this disappear here, because I can't make it verify twice. And this is difference span, there is a span here after this. This is useless. The difference is this span. If you remove this span, you will get this line, a tag, this a tag, okay. And another if condition here for verified equal 1, and this is go to verify answer, and this question here verify, just update answer set verified equal 1, and the default was 0. If user answer the questions, the answer will be 0. I update the answer with ID. I can send from HTML pages, and that took me a while in search. I can make use of URL4 function and give it another parameter or another like number of parameters I need, and this AID will go to the function verify answer, and I take it from here, and the verify answer will update this with the help of URL4. I take it here and make AID that AID equal this AID. Okay, let's go to questions, and this question took me effort and time. Questions, this is an error here. Why is this footer like something like that? Okay, it's here. Okay, I will see this later to make video shorter. I think I took a lot, but I made a lot of questions at the auto user just to see how to filter and search by button this work. And if I search by subject math and primary, it will give me this questions or any number of questions that just have math and primary school in subject and academic period. Means that if you made physics, if make primary, search by will not find, and I make checks. Okay, there is no math and secondary, there is no. Okay, and let's see how this works with questions. Go to layout, navbar, questions. So they go to questions, and like this. Where? Yes. This get questions like main page, but with different styles and different with more features like this, and this. This is pages from bootstrap. This is warning, and this is primary. Just because of time, I just made a lot. I didn't expect that I will take this time, and you will gonna see this questions.html quickly. We'll start with this form. Okay, this just as that line here. With the help of bootstrap, I made just one row. Sorry for that. With the help of bootstrap grid system and layout, I made just one line with select, two select, and one button. With this is will make 12 columns, and will take 4 for one select, and another 4 for one select, and another for this button, and this is what happened here. And this 4 go to search by, and I made here some sort of middleware or middle function between two functions, just to be able to send ID of or send input. How can I send the input here from this and this to URL? And this is not inside the I can't take this value or this value or this value here. This form tag can't see this. I need to take this input and this input to give it to the function and insert it into the database. So that's what I made here in application. We can application, sorry for that, search by. Okay. What I did here, I took from user this. When I submit this form, I have academic here input and subject input, and I take them from the form subject and math here, subject and academic here, where academic here. Yes, here academic here in the another select. Okay, if something is not inputted correctly, it will flash with danger. If yani, okay, can make this and search no, search no. Then I take this input and give it to URL2 here, but now I have these two inputs. I pass it to get filtered questions, and I made another HTML page and pass to it academic here and subject, and this line, if it is passed not go here, it will return redirect for get filtered questions. I can search here this wrong URL, but it's simple. This I can take from URL this parameter and this parameter and give it to the function and make use of these two parameters here. Insert, select all from questions where genre equal subject and academic year equal academic year, and then return a template here where I pass to HTML page these two parameters I care about. So let's see filtered questions here. Okay, let's see how this look like. Maybe no progressive physics. Oh, okay, this is my URL. This is one parameter, and this is another parameter, and take them and filter the database and just rendering the questions in physics and preparatory period, academic period. Okay, this is filtered the same, because I can filter this, I can make another filter. So I made this two here, the same for, and after that I made the difference between this and the questions, this to span, this warning for general and primary for academic here, warning physics, and this for academic here, and then make this, because I thought that will be easier for a student if he is interested just in math and he is in primary school, he just need math questions. This will render a list of questions. He want to answer these questions, and if he go here, he see a lot of questions and answers. It will be a mess. So I go here and I make math, and I make here, and I just go to this, use this question, and this page here you can see this, and another this like form in Students Hub here, this to make it easier. He wants to answer math questions, just math question, he can answer here. Okay, this. Okay. Sorry for that. So we're here answering questions from questions page. Use answer and answer your questions, and if you want to filter, you can with anything. This will, let's do that, and we will go to the last thing, answers. This is display or render list of your answers. If you answered anything, this will last answer of my answers. So here in answers HTML, in this question HTML here, this do this reviews this is an a tag will navigate to this question page here. This question take ID as a parameter, and display this a tag navigate to this question with URL for, and was a parameter like I did before. Take this ID and pass it here, and take loop through the database and select the question with ID equal 17, and with this symbol the same for to answer. Okay, this is error. I searched about it, but it was for cursor or something like that, and I use database cs50 db here. So I can't fix it. I refresh, it will run again with no errors, and answers.html just loop with change syntax and display in h3 the answer, and make a horizontal line here. And this is my final project. Sorry for that. This is my last function, log out, redirect to login, made by me. Thanks for listening and review, and I'm really sorry for the time. I think I took more than 5 minutes. Sorry about that, and thanks.